But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a double play ball perhaps for Escobar. Backhanded. Valbuena on to Pujols, and it's a double play. Here's Corey Seager. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond. But now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Let it go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Halo, second baseman.
Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting. The bullpen's coming through. And it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Andrelton Simmons comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he misses there, 1-2.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls a string on you. Nice take.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. In now, Mike Trout. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. Now the first pitch here from Price. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Price ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 from Price. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
At the plate, Justin Upton. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Price pauses. Here he comes, 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Angels strand 1. Now batting, Mookie Betts. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
Mookie Betts
sends that one out of play for strike 1. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. He's 2 for 4. Ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Well, this is what they didn't do yesterday. Execute with runners in scoring position. Ball game, you got a guy sitting there in scoring position. Drive him in, execute, and you jump away from yesterday's loss.
Liner towards second. On to first as Valbuena throws him out. 1 gone. Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Cutter, and that's a called strike two. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball just a bit high. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Here's Ben Revere, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Liner toward right center, and a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead.
Well, Matt, two things for me come out of that base hit right there. One, he gets the two-out RBI, drives in the run, and it gives him a lead early. And anytime you get that lead early, it just relaxes the pitcher and allows your guy to pitch his game a little bit better.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez, as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and that retires the side. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Red Sox lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1 from Price. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now Price is 1-2. Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Nunez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox. I'm looking down there at Xander Bogaerts, and watching him work early tells me why he's become such a good defender in the big leagues. He's out here 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon going through his routine, making sure he catches the ball and makes all the plays.
Here's Albert now. Lifetime versus David Price. 4 hits in 22 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into right field for a single. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A man at third with one away. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Man, I like the last two pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Ready with another 2-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting 8th. Designated hitter.
Here's Brandon Phillips. The average coming in just shy of 200. So maybe a hit or two in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Down the third baseline. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Whoa, those 2 out base hits, those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Settling in now, Martin Maldonado. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. The 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Price comes home to 2-0. And this will be fouled away. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Out of play.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The next 3-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Sandy
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to the 9 hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Balbuena ranging into shallow right. He's there and records the first out.
now batting, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try. And this is fouled at the plate. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Calhoun is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
The shortstop, number 2.
Riding in once again,
Bogarts.
Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Bogaerts will head for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in for his second for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. For Bogaerts, he's up to 32 in the doubles department now with that last 2-bagger. Now this is on the ground for Pujols over at first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Ready for another chance. Luis Valbuena. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Luis Valbuena.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-2 coming now from Price. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And that misses 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Mike Trout is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Betts looking up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. And that's a special home run. Mike Trout continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cole Calhoun. He flew out in his last at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Stepping up now, Albert Pujols. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. 3 runs already home here. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they get 3. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Left fielder, Mookie Betts.
hit sharply on the ground. Taken there by Escobar. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian.
Stepping up to the plate, Christian Yelich comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
Now batting, the first
Standing in, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes ball 1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calhoun on the run. And that ends the inning. Red Sox go down. So coming to the plate, Yunel Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
the shortstop.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 from Price. Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
The designated hitter, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Here's Brandon Phillips looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. Hit hard on the ground at first. Ramirez is right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Coming to the plate now, Martin Maldonado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Now Price is 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Bogarts fields it cleanly, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Angels are gone in order, but they lead it 4-1.
Leading off for Boston, right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Revere.
Ben Revere will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Revere is retired, and there's one away.
Third baseman, Eduardo.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Bouncer down the line. Simmons with a bare-handed play, and that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
So
Sandy
digging in now,
Leon.
Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Too high, 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Pujols has got it, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Luis Valbuena. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike one. Called strike 0-2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB. He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
2-strike hitting. Man, you love it when guys are able to fight the ball off and get a hit. Right here, he fights it off and flips it over the middle infielder's head.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hits this one hard the other way. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
On the ground to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Pujols. And that's the second out of the inning.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Christian Yelich is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Well, he really picked his team up right there. After the pop out, you're thinking, oh, we may not score. Then he hops up there with 2 outs and drives in the run. That just lifts everybody's spirits.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. And a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Calhoun is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Here's Justin Upton now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Left fielder, Justin Upton.
Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I can't believe he got a check swing single. How frustrating for the pitcher. You make a good pitch, got him fooled. He checks his swing and gets a base hit. He's got to be thinking, you don't deserve that hit.
Cole Calhoun stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. The 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Well, another hit. You talk about a pitcher who threw well and got a win in his last start. Total opposite right here. He hasn't thrown the ball very well. They've been hitting him pretty good, and at the moment, he stands to be the guy that's going to get the loss.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's Albert now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's Price now on 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And he is in there.
The batter, number 0.
Riding in once again, Yunel Escobar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Digging in to try it again. Brandon Phillips, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Price pauses. Here's the 0-2. Grounded to third. He's got it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple, but they still. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ben Revere is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. And that'll be a base hit for Revere. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this will be what they need to get to start that attack to put them ahead.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Eduardo Nunez is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And I might have jinxed him as he misses there for ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now pitching for the Angels.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. Blake Swihart will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Blake Swihart.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Valbuena's got it. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
Now batting.
So striding in, Jose Ramirez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Sent on the ground out to second. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose.
Xander Bogaerts is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Ready on 1 and 2. And this one's tapped. Foul at home plate.
4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score.
Swing and a liner. Foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Escobar has it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and no one left. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch, and we are tied 4-4.
Your
Blake
attention,
Swihart
please.
will stay in the ball
A
game as he'll
defensive
likely
change for
do
the
the
Red Sox.
catching from here out.
Now catching, number 23, Blake Swihart.
Ready for another shot now. Martin Maldonado.
And leading
Third
out
trip
for
to
the
the
Halo.
plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Martin
Into the
Maldonado.
windup and the pitch. Out of play. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Luis Valbuena stands in as he looks at a called strike. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a line drive, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, the batter's going to read your sequences. He goes away,
batting.
and then boom, the
Third
base hit the
baseman,
opposite way. Got to mix it up better than that.
Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Swinging a line drive. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. The 0-1 on its way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's Price now on 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. There's one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Here's Justin Upton now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Bogarts lays out. What a start. Wow. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Roenis Elias has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's Corey Seager. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch for a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Mookie Betts comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Again, a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Calhoun has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter,
digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that's in there, base hit. So with 2 out, that means Hanley Ramirez will also get an opportunity here.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanley Ramirez. His career numbers in this matchup, and he's gone 3 for 4. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded by Escobar. Toss goes to Valbuena at second, and that'll do it. Red Sox leave one. This game's all tied at 4. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. No problem here, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 5.
Ready for another chance? Albert Pujols. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Low for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here it comes. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Yunel Escobar is on deck. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 00.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin.
Right fielder, Ben Revere.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And he lays off for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, that's a tough pitch to hit right there. It looks like it's going to hit you in the hip, and then it breaks to the inside half of the plate, and you get the call on you. That's a tough pitch to hit right there.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Blake Swihart. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hard hit ball to second. Valbuena fields it cleanly. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and in. Now to the plate, Brandon Phillips. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Brandon Phillips.
0-1, here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. In the air now out to right field. Revere is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. C.J. Cron will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
C.J. Cron.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. We'll check in with an average still south of 230. 3 homers and 16 RBIs. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Second baseman,
Here's Luis Valbuena now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the air now, out to left. Betts on the run. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Number 2.
Ready once again, Andrelton Simmons. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. The 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Swing and a little tapper. Ground ball left side. Nunez takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. Score remains tied at 4. Carlos Perez is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Into the windup and the pitch. Jose Ramirez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Line towards center field. Trout patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Corey Seager. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And it'll appear as though we'll see a pinch runner now as Rajay Davis takes over on the base paths.
Rajay Davis.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. The 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Now batting, the center
in is
fielder,
Christian Yelich.
Christian
On the night, he's 2
Yelich.
for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the first pitch. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. The 1-0. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure's on the pitcher right now.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 5-4 game. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hit out towards second. There is Valbuena. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Red Sox. Rajay Davis will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Mike Trout will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's Justin Upton now. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, a 3 for 7 line. He's taken him deep once. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Right fielder number
Craig
56.
Kimbrell enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Pitching for the Red Sox.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Kimbrell.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches. That's the 6th ball he's fouled off in a row. You just keep fighting until he gives you something to hit.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally.